What's up, my PT peeps? One Eyebrow to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 5. We'll discuss the promo, the sneak peeks, and general discussion about Go-Getters is the title. Spoiler warning, if you don't want to know about the episode at all, stop watching now. Spoiler warning about the episode. So, Season 7, Episode 5 is going to be mostly about the hilltop, but we will see Rick, Michonne, and Enid and Carl at Alexandria first. But Go-Getters is the title. The synopsis reads, Carl and Enid journey to the hilltop. Meanwhile, Jesus must defend the community against an attack led by the Savior, Simon. So finally we get to see what happens to Maggie's baby, and Jesus kicks some butt. Here's some of the breakdown of the early part of the filming of the different characters. You see episode 5 is where they're at. So you see Rick, Carl, Michonne, Jesus, Maggie, Sasha, Gregory, Simon, and a couple other characters on there that I'm missing, but you can pause it and look at that. We'll show it at the end as well. But the sneak peek showed Carl talking to someone. You see Michonne's sword, and he says, why didn't you go with him? So this is the part probably where Rick leaves to go somewhere. We don't know where he's going or what it is, but he leaves Alexandria for some reason, and Michonne is going on her own to probably devise a plan or do something or find more supplies or on a run or whatever. She packs a bag and she goes out basically. But Carl's left alone basically is what we see about the whole point. And she goes out and they have to devise a plan. So they have to do something because Rick is being submissive and that's not going to work for Michonne and really Carl as well. Carl got the, I guess, semi-badass look going there too. But Michonne leaves, he looks out the window, and I'm guessing, these aren't put together, but I'm guessing he sees Enid walking somewhere with a bag or even going up the wall. This is probably in the back where she's going to go to the hilltop. I believe she's where she wants to go. Carl gets a car. Carl gets in the ride. You can see this in the trailer. Look at the hat. I mean, it's pretty obvious that he's driving. He takes out a walker. He probably has no idea how to drive a car. He's 17 years old. He might not even know how to drive a car in real life. Who knows? But on the show, who knows, he's supposed to be younger or whatever. But he takes out a walker going after to go to the hilltop. He has to stop and find Enid. And he says he's not going to protect her anymore. And that's what he's not trying to do. That's what Enid probably says to him. Stop trying to protect me. He's like, all right, I'm not going to do that. You're on your own, but I want to help you. So do they make it to the hilltop or not? But I think they might. Simon and the Saviors come to the hilltop. So we'll see what's up with that. And Gregory is going to be a pain in the ass. He says, I thought Maggie and her friends knew how to take care of him. He's definitely talking to Jesus here because he's not going to say that to Maggie, even though Maggie's there. And he said, this is our way out. So what's the way out? What's the deal? Because I don't know. I don't know what Gregory's trying to put up. He's trying to put the blame on everyone else but himself because he's a coward. All the Saviors come to the hilltop. Do they just let him in? It's a big old group. Do they knock the door down? Do they force their ways in? I don't know. So we'll see how they go. But just it's a big old group. Simon leading the way. Stephen Ogg. He didn't do that much filming is what the reports and filming breakdown was. But who knows? I like it. I like to see Stephen Ogg be a little more character on the show. And Stephen Ogg smiling like that too because he's going to make put Gregory in a tough situation and figure out what's going on there too. It's Saviors versus Gregory, and they have to work out on something. And I don't know if Gregory's diming Rick's group out. Does he hide the fact that Sasha and Maggie are there? Because we don't know how it goes down, but I could see that Gregory's going to give in somewhat. He has to make a new deal with them or give something away. So look at all the trucks too. He signals something, so I don't know if the trucks bash down inside or they break down the door or they do something. So we'll see. We see someone looking out as the Saviors are leaving by the window. It appears to be Sasha and Jesus. Are they hidden? Are they just hiding from these guys to avoid conflict? Because Jesus is a badass, but he can't take out all those guys. That's for sure. I would assume they're hiding Sasha and Maggie. So I don't know. But here is a badass picture of Sasha with Abraham's cigar, sharpening a knife because she doesn't have her rifle. They took all the rifles and the guns and her sniper rifle, so we don't see that. She's helping take care of the walkers that get in somehow. So if the walkers got in, do the Saviors bring them in and push them in or just knock the doors down or something? Jesus looking up at her, and we'll see how it goes down. But Maggie She is alive. She is not in that grave. She appears to be okay. She's probably on the same table with Dr. Harlan. So we'll see how it goes down, what happens with her, but I'm hoping that she keeps the baby. We just don't know that information yet. She's just so sad and broken, depressed, as would anybody be after what she's been through. And you have to feel bad for Maggie, but we'll see how it happens in the episode, what the news is about Maggie. Jesus being a badass, and this is what I can't wait for. I can't wait for him to just be unleashed where he can take out some walkers, take out some saviors, whatever, but you see the doors are open for some reason, and are they damaged? Are they taken out? Are they broken now? What's on fire? Did Simon do all this? Gregory's looking out, in the trailer, and this is the trailer footage back over the summer, so we'll see how it gets all put together. But maybe Simon agrees to the deal, but he's not agreeing to the deal. He's like, all right, watch this, you're full of shit, Gregory, and then he does it. Then he attacks the hilltop, whatever. Jesus jumps off the side of the trailer and takes out the walker pretty, like a badass. I don't know if this is going to happen. I would assume if it doesn't happen here, it'll be in either episode 7 or 8, but this, what I would assume would be the Savior's truck, whether from the hilltop, that it was Simon's trucks or what. But Jesus was filming 5, 7, 8, and 9, and 13 at the time that it took this. He's right in the middle, kind of. You see where Father Gabriel is? He's 2 up from that. So he's in 7, 8, and 9. So could be any of those episodes, but I would think it's either 7 or 8 for that to happen. And the trucks, let's talk about the trucks for a second. You see the different color trucks. I think the silver one right behind the main truck that Simon's at would be the truck that he would be jumping in or whatever. So it still gives me hope that Carl can still do this scene from that. He did not get in the truck for last episode 4, but if he's going to the hilltop where Simon and the group is, he can definitely sneak in a truck there too. Enid might go into the hilltop. He might sneak away into the truck with Jesus or whatever. They might get in 2 different trucks or work together or something. I don't know. This still gives me hope that this may happen. I don't know for a fact if it will or not. I'm just really hoping it will, and that's the opportunity for it to happen. Probably in episode 7, we'll get to see that, or maybe he sneaks in their episode and they pick back up. But look how little he is. I talked about it before. In the episode, he's a lot taller. He looks more like this. Season 2 Carl there. But there you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe to get more videos. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.